Hey, everybody. You
Hey,
there?
folks. What's cracking? What's up, baby girl? How's it
Oh,
going?
all the same, old. Just trying to get my
Yep.
morning on.
Yeah, man. We up bright and early with the roosters. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we figured we'd do a morning live for y'all, man. See if we can shake things up just a little bit. Fucking just here hanging out, waiting to see what happens next, as always. Drinking my coffee. Uh, if you guys like hearing the truth out there about CDCR corruption and, conditions of solitary confinement and the bullshit that goes on within these walls of CDCR that they try to cover up in society, hit that like button, share my shit, share the message, get the word out, subscribe, pass along to your friends, family, whoever else. Oh, package is here. So, baby girl, would you like to pause this for a minute, folks? My box is here.
Are you kidding me?
No, it's here. I'll get it right now. I'm still talking.
Wow. Now I gotta entertain everybody. Oh my
This
goodness.
call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Well, now
How
we
about I'm
know.
getting it live?
Now we
I'm getting it
know.
live.
We know they're watching you right there in the building as we do our videos because they jumped on it faster
Yeah.
than.
What's up, Reynolds? All right. Thank you. Yep, that's that. Hang on, let me grab something. Hang on, baby girl. Let me grab my little holster here.
Wow.
I'm getting my child. I'm getting my package, folks. All right, come on, let's go. Yep. So, yep. I'm getting everything, baby girl. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the love. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. I do.
Big shout out to those.
Took the day off. Yeah, I know, huh? A big shout out to who, baby girl?
To those who contributed to this package, we really appreciate it. Took some burden off of my expenses, and all we do is complain about how messed up it is over there at CDCR and their corruption, and those packages is about the only thing to look forward to, and they're not any cheaper than they've been, so definitely appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, everybody, from the heart, man. I truly appreciate it, man. It's high. Like, damn, it helps. It helps, man. It's a good thing. Makes a motherfucking heart smile.
Oh, we got some folks in the house. We got Ken and we got Paul G. Hey guys, how you doing?
Ken, Paul G, I send mine. I hope you guys are well. All love and respect. Ken, Paul G, what's up, man? Paul G, it's been a minute. Hope you're well. Good Ken, you too, everybody. All right, thank you, bud. See, that quick, man. Real easy, done and deal. Fuck that bronze. That's right. I appreciate it, Reynolds. That's why we fuck with you. All right, now. All right, baby girl, it's done and deal.
Wow.
Thank you, everybody. I got my box live. You guys got to hear motherfucker get his package live and the joy in my voice. Yeah, so, the reason why we titled this one, Where's My Package? Well, my box has been here for a week. And what they do, we have this lady.
Oh, you're so nice. You're so nice calling her a lady. Look at you.
I know. Well, I'm not into calling her a bitch, right? But she is. Sorry. She just is. And her name is Sandoval.
Oh.
Well, what she does, and I ain't into doing that, but what she does is this. She's only here one day a week, right? day a week is our package day in this unit. And if she ain't here to get it, that's a wrap for another 7 days. Right? And we're screwed. Well, she done this time and time again. 3 weeks in a row to this building and the convicts in the building, where she don't show up for work, and she swaps out with another officer who don't know what he's doing, and he don't know anything about getting a package and passing it out and so on. Well, lo and behold, I start kicking up some dust, and the regulars hate her. The regulars hate her because she's incompetent. She doesn't do her job, you know, and they are the ones that's got to deal with the prisoners, you know. So, but yeah, no. Finally, I spoke to a regular that does his job. He's a pretty decent guy. You know, shout out to him. I won't say his name, but he knows who he is. He just gave me my shit, and so you know, I got it, folks. And once again, thanks to everybody. No, oh yeah. Thanks. All right, thank you, man. Thanks to everybody who helped, and it was highly appreciated, man. And fuck yeah, right on, awesome. But yeah, so you know, thanks, baby girl. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank God for baby girl and the supporters of our channel here. Hey, right on, folks. All right. We got a few topics here, folks, and I don't know. We're not going to have a whole long show here, but I wanted to mix it up. We did. We wanted to mix it up a little bit. Now check this out. Me and Outlaw we collaborated on a few things, man, and boy, that's going to be a powerful show there. No, he's going to drop it. I don't know when the video's going to drop, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good, Ken. Paul G, you guys got to check old Outlaw shit when he drops it, because it's we collaborated, and it's wait. These tubers are in trouble. Running for the hills, boy, running for us.
Oh no.
Yeah, but no, I mean, you know, it's professional, of course.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
It's professional, of course. And you know what's cool was that I had taken my tablet out the yard one day with my buddy Ron, and we were out there cutting it up, and I got to talk with Outlaw, and you know, we sent our best Outlaw on the phone live, man. So that was cool. You know, everybody sends their best to old Outlaw, man. And he's been pushing the fight for us, and he's been pushing against these snitch tubers because he knows the truth, man. He knows the damn truth, you know. Like y'all do. So, and if you don't, I'm educating you on it, right, baby girl?
Absolutely. Paul G and Ken both said they'll be looking out for that one. Yeah, it should be coming out pretty soon too, so don't wander too far off. We're also looking forward to it. I have no idea what's been said on it, so I'm super excited too.
Yeah, baby girl don't even know, but it's good. It is good, folks. You guys are going to dig it, man. You know, I mean, it has a lot of the stuff I talk about, you know, but I'll let it drop. I don't want to, you know, it's just preempt it, but just know it's coming. It's coming. And it's good. It's powerful, I think. I think it's very powerful, man. The more you guys are in the loop of what's going on around these fucking places, and not on their version, but the truth. The truth shall set a motherfucker free. Right,
That's right. Absolutely. If it doesn't set you free, it'll set somebody's ass on fire at the very least, right?
Yeah, exactly. We got any more in the house tonight? Today, right now?
Well, I see some numbers bouncing around, but nobody else is speaking up just yet.
Come on, get involved, folks. Get involved. Holler. Get in on it. If you want to know, hit me with your questions, man. Ask questions. I'll tell you the answer if I can. And you guys know I won't cross no lines. I ain't posting. You know that. I keep mine real.
Yeah, and you got to remember too, Brant can't read the he can't read the chat. I got to read it to him. So, you know, I was looking at some other content providers, and being able to engage with the audience is huge. And we're really at a handicap here, because it's so nice that when the person speaking is looking at the chat, and then they can, you know, decide when they're going to comment or relate. And so, you know, I apologize for not being as on top of it as we could be like that, but our goal is to get Brant out in the free world and doing his own darn shows where he can relate to you all and keep it going. Ken asks, how's the motion to vacate going?
So on that, Ken, I find out more on the 4th of February. As of right now, it's unknown. You know, I think that due to the shift in powers, Donald Trump's the new president. Yeehaw. Due to the shift in powers, on a federal case, everything comes from Washington, D.C. pretty much. And so I think they're trying, you know, they delayed it once by using that. And I'm not going for it again. You know, they got their delay. So that's it. I'm not going to sit here and continue doing this when they fucked up, not me. They fuckered up, not me. So, you know, I'll find out more on the 4th. That's a fact. That is a fact.
No, they keep handing you. They keep handing you smoke and mirrors, and you know.
Right.
It's just all a big snow job.
Oh, they actually keep doing the hand job. How about that?
Well, I'm tired of farting smoke myself, so there's that.
Yeah, me too, baby. Fart smoke. That's a good one. You hear that, folks? Fart smoke. That's what they're doing. Fart smoke.
Blowing smoke up our asses.
That's right. So I will find out more at that time, and I'll let y'all know, man. You know, I'm gonna keep my folks in the loop. You guys are my people, and we all hope, you know, you guys like hearing the truth, because that's what you're gonna get.
Paul says we're doing a great job with how we run these lives, and to keep doing the same routine.
Right on, Paul. Right on, Paul. Gee, I appreciate your comment there, bud. Again, thanks for your question, bro. So, you know, we're just chilling, man, hanging out with y'all today. Like I said, I wanted to switch it up.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Oh, there's that.
For some reason, I think we're being shadow banned.
I think so.
I don't know. I can't prove it.
I kind of believe it.
Let me call back.
Well,
yeah, you're right.
Those of you who are new in here and are not aware of how we operate, Brant is talking on a prison issue tablet, and every 15 minutes gets cut off and has to call back, because that's how they do it. But hey, we're still doing it. We called the voice on that cutoff thing, Global Lena, and she's really, really loud, so I keep her on mute until, or not mute, but I don't boost the sound until she's done with her little routine. You can kind of hear it nice and soft.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
And you're back.
All right, I'm back, baby cakes. Yeah, I'm back. You know it. So, but all right, man.
Well, Ken has an interesting comment here. He said he came across something that may help on getting you home. He has to find it. As soon as he does, he'll forward it over to you.
Right on. Hell yeah, Ken. I'm appreciative of that, bro. Anything you guys feel can help the situation, expose corruption, or help with these views and subscribers, and mainly get me to the pad with my baby cakes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Baby cakes wants me home, and the dog wants me home. Y'all want me home.
Even the kids
want
you home.
They released Leonard Peltier, so it's and he was allegedly killed 2 FBI agents. FBI agents, and he got out after 50 years. Well, I've been down 30, and I ain't killed nobody. So I need a little action.
Couple comments here, honey. Paul G says he's got a question. Have you guys seen the article where they talk about a big argument between your co-defendants and their attorneys? Is there any truth to that, or drama spun by the media?
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about, Paul G. And I did read the article. I got copies of it. We all do. And no, don't believe the hype. I'll say it like that. I wasn't there, and I don't like to comment on stuff I wasn't there for. And I know that it's alleged to have taken place in the courtroom, but because I wasn't there,
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
I'll refrain from commenting. And there's no truth in any type of there's no truth in any hostility amongst us. No hostility amongst us, man. We ended all that. Sometimes you have disagreements at the workplace, right? Or you have disagreements in the family around the fucking table for Thanksgiving, and it happens. But it doesn't mean a motherfucker hates a person. I disagree with my mom and my wife half the time, and then I see the light that, okay, I should disagree, and they're probably right and I'm wrong.
Well, I don't know about his mom, but I know I'm always right. Honey.
Oh, man. Damn, my God. Ouch. Come get me, kid. Help. I wasn't there. I know that the papers alleged there was hostile comments made back and forth, but my co-defendants tell me, look, man, it wasn't nothing. We're not even tripping. They're blowing it all out of proportion. So I stay in my lane. I love my friends. I love my wife, y'all, and I push for the betterment of everybody. That's my best response.
Paul G says he figured it was spun up drama, and then Ken says on this thing that he's looking up, it's something along the lines of the state courts not having jurisdiction to prosecute us.
Really?
And then he says that he's trying to help out, and he says he's got a motorcycle with your name on it.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Same for the road too.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Better have a sidecar, because I'm not into motorcycles like y'all wish I was.
Oh, get baby girl a little sidecar, and one for the dog. I gotta have the dog.
Oh no, he can ride bitch. He'll hang on.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny as fuck.
Are you playing with your packaged products there? We hear some crinkling.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I got my new headphones on.
Oh, yeah. How are they?
Oh, they're nice, man. It's something totally different, babe.
Yeah,
I ain't gotta fuck with the mic. It's just there.
we got Brant the type of headphones that are actual headphones, not the things that you plug in your ear, and it's got a boom microphone. So that should be
Yeah,
really
I feel like a
nice.
football coach. I feel like a football coach.
There you go.
Hit 10 yards, bust the left, 3 steps to the right, zigzag, and run that motherfucking ball in the end zone, man. Tackle everybody in your way. But so hell yeah, Ken, man, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, Ken, we
That's
appreciate
cool
all
stuff,
you
man.
do for us. It's huge, and thank you.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Anything you guys and all you guys do is appreciated, man. I promise. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me good enough?
Oh, we hear you
Is
real
it good?
Is that your new headphones on now?
All right. Absolutely, man. It's like a whole different world. Like, I don't hear nothing outside of my ear. I mean, outside of the cell.
I'm not hearing
That's cool.
feedback either.
That's good. It's because these are real headphone set.
Uh-huh.
So, but anyways, thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, fucking, there was a few topics we have, and I just want to improv, basically, and I'm going to touch on some things, and you guys can touch on things. Just holler at me, man. Let's cut this up. First of all, I'm glad Trump is in office, right? I really am. And, I know a lot of, this ain't a political channel. That's not my thing. And, under Trump's administration, he tried to ice us out, man. They pushed the death penalty. But I just think it was all smoke and mirrors. And the end of the case, at the end of this, it was all hype for the media. And if y'all haven't learned that by now, I don't know. But, so hopefully things will change. And somebody was talking about something on how the feds can make a difference in CDCR. Well, it's a different jurisdiction, number one. And it's the 10th Amendment of the Constitution that allows the state, to operate on their own in their own jurisdiction. And, but the feds can have an impact in CDCR due to the fact that it's massive amounts of civil law violations in the prison system. One, falsified documents. That's huge. That's what Arturo Pacheco went to prison for over 12 years. He got 12 years, and Ashley Ulrich got 6 or whatever for falsifying the document, the murder of Ronnie Price. So you got a bunch of civil violations that they can investigate. And number 2, covering up staff complaints.
Mm-hmm.
When they falsify and cover up staff complaints, that is a civil violation. So there's a lot of things the federal DOJ, Department of Justice, can push as far as on the inside of CDCR, and all these, because again, and I'll say it again, the RICO itself was constructed for enterprises, corporations, and big business. Well, that's what CDCR is a big business. And from the top to the bottom, they're corrupt. That whole pyramid is corrupt, top to the bottom. And, that's what I think needs to happen. They need to be investigated. They need more than investigated. They need to be arrested.
Well,
they need to be held accountable.
They also need to stop policing themselves. And the problem being with that is anytime any agency comes up against them, they become absorbed. They become...
they absorb them.
They become corrupted.
Corrupt. Right. Right. You're right.
That's why I thought it would be great to have some type of community oversight. But I'm having a real hard time organizing that or even getting people to hear it.
Or getting it off the ground. But, look, we're putting it out in the ether. We're putting it out to you guys and everybody else who listens. Spread the word, man. Let's, if you have any advice or any points you want to put in, or you can help make a difference in the system, man, let's do it, man. Let's do it, because it's your tax dollars right here, man. Your tax dollars are funding cover-ups. Your tax dollars are funding assaults and attempted murder of prisoners by officers. Not all, I'll say it again, not all are fucking foul. You know, it's not like that in here. And, you know, so I think they need to answer to you guys, man. I think they need to answer the hard questions.
Well, but
they need to answer.
There's that thing where you know, they don't.
And your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
It's so annoying. That thing that people do when they see evil happening, when they see wrongdoing happening, and they do nothing. They're complicit with the wrongdoing and the evil, and so that they're just as bad once removed. It's like, what is it? Evil persists because good men say or do nothing.
Right. That's not right. That's not cool, man.
No, but it's
that's
prevalent.
why we do. That's why we do these videos, baby girl and folks. That's TSOA land. That's why we do these videos, man. Is to make a difference and hoping that it catches traction.
Yes.
Like I kind of feel like, because I'm not preaching what they want me to preach, that maybe they pressure the YouTube people. I don't know, and I'm not a snitch tuber, and I'll never be a snitch tuber, and I don't do their, you know, going around talking about how good they are since sliced bread. And I keep it real. I keep the truth in your face and in your brain, and they don't like that. They do not like that, but some of them do. You know, I've gotten some support, but it's on the down low because they don't want to lose their job. They know I'm speaking the truth. So you've got that cop Gonzalez, PIO, who did that thing on the CDCR website, right, or whatever it was. And he talked about how great this California model is. And if we can get our own toilet paper, our own soap, that is so much bullshit. It's such a false presentation of the facts. Yeah, I mean, goddamn, dude, we've been getting our own toilet paper and soap for years on the main line. It's passed out to us by a porter, by the tier tender, not an officer.
Not only that, honey, but the millions of dollars they're claiming to make those tiny maneuvers. And some guy got whacked 2 days after that thing was released. On that very yard.
But not just on the yard, in the California model designated building. The building itself, there's one building that they designated for like a pilot program, one building, and that's the building. And it's like, look, man, this is garbage. You guys are being bamboozled. And listen to old Hector, man, the other day, he was up old boy's ass, and I was laughing so hard, man, because that dude don't hold back when it comes to old Gonzalez. Hector didn't hold back. He called him a bitch, a lying piece of shit, all types of shit. Because it's true. It's true. It's true. And playing goldfish with a cop or Xbox doesn't rehabilitate a dude that's abusing the system.
Where's the vocational?
And lying.
Where's the vocational?
Right.
Where's the educational?
You have 60 seconds remaining.
Right.
Where's the life studies processes? I've never played pickleball on the street.
Yeah, let me call back.
He'll be right back. All right. Well, Ken, I hope you have a good day. We're just waiting for that call back, and just want to remind folks, if you're new to the channel, if you're just breezing through, give us a subscribe and learn a few things. One of the things that our followers have pointed out time and again is they always learn something from listening to us. So hopefully we're bringing some knowledge to the general public. Realize that, you know, prison does not represent itself honestly. There you go.
All right, I'm back, baby girl. So, But yeah, man, it's just mind blowing that they misrepresent the truth so much. It's like I just can't hold back. I can't. I was kind of debating on should I just go ahead and be like, you know what? I said everything I got to say. The public is now aware of all this. Should I just go ahead and just kick on back and and just pull out, because it's like I told everything. I've given the public every bit of fucking knowledge I got about the corrupt system, and just that's all I can do.
You know what's funny though, honey, is every time you say that, they do something else that's just mind-boggling.
They do something else, and it's like, you know what? I can't do that. I can't do that, and because it's so bizarre, that they continue to lie to y'all and everybody else. I just what? I don't feel right. Letting this shit go by and not telling y'all the truth about their lives. So,
and they lie unabashedly too. It's just unbelievable how they lie.
Yeah.
Look you in the face, look you in the eye, and tell you whatever they want you to believe, whether it has a thread of truth to it or not. They don't care. Just as long as you go away.
Yeah, there's no shame. There's no shame to what they feel. There's no shame to them lying. And it's just like eating a piece of cake for me. That's how easy they lie. And it's insane, man. But, so, I just wanted to go into that for a minute.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Let me tell y'all too. So the cholos in prison, and the rapos and these weirdos in prison. Can you think about this? Just think about this. If they felt when they were on the streets that they're going to come to prison and not be protected by cops, and they're going to have to answer to prison justice our way, and be held responsible and accountable for hurting a kid or whatever, it probably would be, it's a deterrent from them hurting a kid. Now, they don't have no fear of going to prison. They don't care about it. Because they know they're going to get protected like you wouldn't believe by staff. So it's not a deterrent. None of it's a deterrent for them. So could you imagine if the justice system said, you know what? You fucking hurt a kid, you hurt a woman, we're putting you in prison on a GPR, and you're all out for yourself, survive. Go survive. You hurt this kid, you hurt this woman with no care, we're putting you in prison with no care, go survive.
It used to be like that, right? It used to be like that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And they're the ones that would have to go to ADSEG, not the ones they considered a threat.
Right. So, it used to be that way, where they would put them on the yards and folks would earn their bones. Everybody had a common enemy. Weirdos. And back in the days, you got a plethora of youngsters ready to earn their bones or whatever and make a name for themselves. Well, boom, here comes a rapo. Here's your rapo. We check his paperwork. It checks out. He's no good. Boom, boom, boom. XYZ. Go do a year shoe term. Come back to the line. Bam, you got a bone. So, but when they started protecting these people, 94, 95, immediately, they don't get a say in it. They automatically go to SOI yards. Immediately, boom, we're protecting you guys. That's how they do it. It kind of changed the system. Now it started a bunch of race riots, and then they twisted shit. They took shit, and they made it worse. So I was thinking the other day, baby girl and folks, that if they had a deterrent for these people that do that, and put it out in the media, put it all over the media. You go to prison, we're not protecting you no more. If you got an R on your jacket, sexual crime, killing a woman, old woman, elderly, whatever, you're going to prison, and we're not protecting you. You got to fight for yourself. And that would hugely change that shit.
They've kind of done that by default. Aren't the SNY yards like undisciplined, and it's kind of a shit show, for lack of better words?
Yeah, it is a shit. You're right. It's a shit show, but you know, it's still not being ran like. It's still not like a GP yard. You know, that guy's not going to make it past the 1 yard. But, you know, on SNY yards, they show up together. Oh, you got my bag, I got your bag, we're cool. You're a weirdo, he's a weirdo, it's all good.
Yeah, well, when I think of weirdos, I think of Buffalo Bill, and it's like, imagine like a pack of Buffalo Bills.
I know.
It's like,
I know, a bunch of Buffalo Bills, that's funny.
all fruit basketing at each other and telling each other how they do themselves.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I was thinking about that. And not only that, when they come to prison, they get the best jobs. They get the best jobs. They get the best programs. You know, because that's where they put all the best jobs on them yards and the best programs and the best chances to rehabilitate and to get out. And to get out and go reoffend again. So they get protected, they get the best jobs, they get the best program. It becomes easy for them to do that to these poor kids and women. So they don't have a fear in life. They're not fearful at all.
Meanwhile, it's a known, medically proven fact that sex offenders do not rehabilitate.
They do not rehabilitate. So think of that, man. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It really is, man. I was tripping on that the other day. If they change that perception, I mean, to change it, the DNA of it, as a matter of fact, change it all, and then put it out there. You guys do this to kids and women and children. Your ass is going to a GPR level 4, and you're going to uphold your own protection. Your ass is going to the yard. You got to deal with it yourself. And that's that. Well, they would be like, oh, hell no.
Maybe I'm a little bit old-fashioned, but I always thought that the whole purpose of putting those weirdos in prison in the first place was for backstreet justice. That was the intention to clean up society. I mean, isn't that what prison is? To enhance a more positive society. So while someone like you, who has had a complete turnaround from your violent days, and you only became violent because you went into prison in the first place, because you weren't like that before. And they're like, nope, not gonna happen, nope.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
So Paul, wait. Paul G asks, so are these dog training programs they've been showing to the media available to GP, or is it SNY?
Okay, Paul G, good question, bro. And I wish it was available to all the GP, but it's not. So what they did was they started off on lower levels, and then I guess there's a couple cherry pick level 4 270 yards that have it. And then now it's a bunch of SNY yards that have it. And I think they took it from the GP yards. So I have a video on what they did in Corcoran, level 4 GP 270 in 2017 or 18, I believe. They had it for a year, but staff made it so difficult against the free staff for the dogs that would come in and run the program. Excuse me. They made it so difficult for them to come in and run the program that the staff that were heading the program, the free staff, they got discouraged. They just got so frustrated. They're like, you know what, we're not doing it no more here. So they have a way of making life difficult for them people that want to help us.
Don't they do that stuff now more on the women's prisons because just the women are easier to deal with? Or they were before the weirdos came in?
I think so, but like I said, I'm not sure. I can't really comment on that one because I don't know. And I mean, I think every one of us ought to have an opportunity to have a dog. You know how much I would love a dog in myself. I'd probably drive that dog crazy. That dog would probably need some hot meds by the time he would throw those scoops, boy.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, they give you a Malinois so he can keep up with you.
I'm keeping our folks entertained.
Uh-huh.
But I would love a dog, man, but they're not gonna allow it. So here's what they do, Faulty. They put them programs on the SOI yards. So now you got a chomo with a dog in the cell. That's not cool. That's not cool whatsoever, my friend. And I won't say nothing, but I'm just saying that's not cool. That's not cool at all. So I don't know. I think we should be allowed to have dogs. And from what I heard, CRGP right here was supposed to have one building designated for the dog program. It's called Pooch Program. Now I don't know if they went through with it. I'm not too sure. We don't get many GPs back here with us, and when we do, they transfer them out really quick. So I can't really comment on it because I'm not 100% on it. But that was the last word I got.
Paul G said that it seems like it would be something very positive for you guys, but yeah, seems like another perk for the weirdos.
Right. Yep. But yeah, man. I just these chomos and rapos, they don't have no deterrent.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And then when they come to prison, they get protected. They get the best jobs. They get the best programs, and there's no deterrent for them dudes. The cops protect them. They become best buds, and it's not cool. It's not cool whatsoever. But, so that was one of the topics I wanted to touch on there, babe.
Okay.
Got anything to add to it?
Just that, when I was living in Washington, I lived near a women's prison, and they had a dog grooming program there, and it was pretty big. And, I've been inside a few prisons as a visitor, whatever, and that place seemed to be the most community-oriented prison I've ever been in. They actually had a program where people off the street could bring their pets in to be groomed by trained prisoners. And,
right.
There should be more. I think there should be more programs like that provide more opportunities to more prisoners overall.
Right.
Not just about the favored rats and weirdos that
weirdos.
But also
rats and weirdos.
The ones who are willing to go against the norm. Society as a whole doesn't have safeguards and protection the way this California model is presenting. Like I said, I've never played pickleball on the street.
60 seconds remaining.
I'm not going to go up to a cop and say, hey, let's play some checkers. It just doesn't make sense.
I know, me neither. Let me call back. Me neither, but
that's crazy. So I know it's we're doing a little different time change thing. I seem to feel a lot better doing this earlier in the day, and I hope that our regular listeners are able to join in more often. I know it's a little off. Nighttime is just not the time. Maybe when the time changes and our evenings are daylight. I guess I'm kind of used to having daylight promote my energies.
This call and/or telephone number will be monitored and recorded. You have it. Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right, you're back.
All right.
You're back.
I'm back, baby girl. So, we have any comments or questions, babe, on that topic there,
No. We got a pretty quiet chat. I guess people weren't expecting us to be all up in it. And
I know.
first thing in the morning.
I know. Surprise.
First thing in the morning.
Get that notification, man. Yeah, get that notification on, man.
Yeah,
So
well, we didn't give them much forewarning. Like, what, 5-10 minutes?
I know. Just, I came a knocking. Can I borrow some sugar?
I'm just happy we got a few folks in here, and we appreciate you being in the chat.
That's cool.
You help keep things lively.
Hell yeah. Right. Absolutely. Hell yeah. So, in the prison system, there's like 4 levels, right? Level 1's, guys are going home early, soon, a couple years to the house. You got fire camp level 1's. Level 2's your guys, 4 to 5 years. Level 3, maybe 10 to 15 years, maybe 6 years. Level 4, life, whatever. But in level 4, you have 2 different stages of it. And you got level 4, 270, and level 4, 180. And the difference is, level 4, 180 is for the more, they call us the troublemakers, the shoe kickouts, And then level 4, 270 is the ones that's, you might have life, but you ain't been in your shoe yet. You ain't done nothing. You're laying low. You're kicking back doing your program. Or, a lot of them are hiding out. But the difference between a 270 and a 180 is huge. It's huge, right? I mean, you would think, like, wow, why ain't that just level 3? But it's the way they keep these prisons open. Because if they shut down level 4, 270 and just made it...
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Like it really is, they would lose staff, they would lose prison numbers, and they would lose their budget. But I want to explain, y'all, that between the 270 level 4 and the 180 is a humongous change of convict character and person in the way they see life, or the way they see prison and the politics involved and all that. And it's huge difference. Just between the 2 level 4 different levels, it's different. But, and I've been on level 4 my whole life, especially 180s. All right, thank you. Excuse me. And when I was in Salinas, I was on a 270. When I got shot, I was on a 270 in 1997. But, and I got to notice the difference, man. And the Salinas Valley, not only was it a 270, they had this enhanced honor facility program on there. So that even made it, like, way different. Like, not only these dudes ain't done nothing, these are like level 2s with wine beefs that made them level 3, And so I was behind 2 different 8 balls as soon as I got to that place, baby girl.
Yeah.
I really was. Yeah, big time.
Well,
big time.
I know you had none of your level of people around you at all. You were basically by yourself.
I was, and you got a dragon amongst a bunch of people that are like, gonna snitch to the cop right in front of me. That story I told y'all,
yeah.
Snitching right in front of me, and they got no idea what the fuck they're doing, or they got no idea how the fuck shit goes, or they do know, and they think that it's the norm. I don't know, but. So I wanted to give you guys an example of the differences of levels, the levels in prison. Now, and the reason I say this is because of that rape, that alleged rape with that officer down there in Jamestown. Okay, well, the guy that allegedly did that, the suspect, went from high desert, level 4, 180, to a level 3 override California model or level 2 with a job in a laundry that fast in 10 days. So something ain't right with that. Something smells in Denmark, folks. And I don't know why the administration would put him there. And he had all that time for killing women.
On the
You know,
street.
come me up. He had all that time for killing women or whoever he killed and whatever else he did to them. I don't know. But I think we have an article posted on that. But for them to put him on a yard like that, either they did that intentionally or he worked something out with the administration or something, because that just don't seem right to me.
It was weird.
You know, as far, huh?
It was weird.
It was weird, right? It was weird. And, you know, we were listening to somebody do their little, their little YouTube channel on that. A show somebody did that the other day about that situation there, and he's completely off base. It's wrong, and the white boys would never go to the blast and say, "Oh, we want that guy gone because of his charges or whatever." It don't happen, man. Yeah, it don't happen unless you hurt and raped a white woman. Then we have a problem, probably. You know. Then we have a problem, but their politics ain't our politics, and we don't do that.
Right.
You know, and I won't get into it all. I won't even go into the whole dynamic to it because I do know it, but I won't say nothing. Just understand that what you're hearing on these other channels is not true. They're getting their intel from cops or media reports, and I'm getting my intel from the person himself. So I just, I'll refrain from saying it, but I'm giving you a heads up. What you're hearing on them other channels about that issue right there at high desert with my people involved is wrong. So that's completely wrong. It's a falsehood. It's a misrepresentation of the true facts.
Well, it almost seems to me like it's a smear campaign against our people.
And it is. It's a smear campaign. And one guy has a history of smearing my people, saying we can't be civil rights activists and saying that we can't, help change the system and fight lawsuits, but the cops can. It's all cool for the cops to do it and fight and file lawsuits on their own work force, but we can't, and he berated and he talked shit about us doing it and filing an Astor case and blah, 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 but, and he's supposed to be an ex-con, and, I call that into question myself. I call into question his true character.
I think any ex-con that doesn't support the Astor case has a very questionable agenda.
Right. Absolutely. How could you not want to support the end of hostilities and Astor case settlement that changed the system? Not only did it change the system, it shut down the racial violence, well, 90% of it at least. Mm-hmm. And, and it focused on the problem. The problem is in green at the top and the corruption.
Well,
I'll tell you,
wasn't the racial tension started by the institution itself?
Yes. Many times I've given you many examples, babe.
But I mean, even way back when, like before you were even, a glimmer in your daddy's eye, they were doing that stuff.
Yes, they've been doing this. They've been doing this since prison's been prison. Creating hostilities, going around picking and starting and stirring pots and lying and conniving and You know, and a lot
Nothing's
of
changed.
people bite. They bite. So
Nothing's changed.
I don't know.
Not there.
Nothing's changed but the date, baby girl.
The date and the victims.
And the victim. You guys want to have any input on that? Shoot it, man. Get involved. What's up, Ken?
Ken had to check out a while ago. He says he's gonna finish up later. He's got work and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Right on. All right. Well, my main focus is changing the way they do this confidential information, and how they abuse it. Because it's a faceless enemy. I can't challenge it.
Oh no. Sounds like he just got cut off early. He'll be right back. You know how they do it. So I hope y'all are enjoying our show or learning something. You got any questions or comments? If you're new, don't be afraid to ask. I see you in there. I know that you're lurking and looking, and we're as open of a book as we can possibly be.
Link.
All right, you're back.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, I didn't even hear her, but okay.
She cut you off a couple minutes early.
Okay, that's fine. Well, like I was saying, the main thing I see is the confidential information, right? And we don't have a meaningful avenue of challenging their documents, man. And so if you're on the streets, like here's an example, a real good one. You're on the streets and you live in a neighborhood, and 5 of your neighbors say X, Y, and Z, right? Next thing you know, you're getting a ticket, and you owe $5,000, and you don't even know why, but you're just told you got to pay or you're going to prison. Well, you don't ever get to face your accusers. You don't ever get to cross-examine or question them. Just pay us, and that's that. But in this sense, we don't even get that. Here, pay us or nothing. We just go straight to prison. And meaning ad tech. So, and you got a dirty system, a corrupt system that does that. And they've been getting away with it for fucking 50 years. And that's why that's why the Astor settlement came about. But it was hinged to the validation process. Confidential say your associate, damn, that's a wrap. But now it's the safety concerns issue. Confidential informants say you got safety concerns, boom, that's a wrap. You're getting stuck in a hole for at least a year, to 2, and possibly 5, and me 9 now. And you have no meaningful way of challenging it. So you can file a habeas corpus, right? But you beat one of them, they got 10 more in the wings coming that they just falsified. So that's my big fight right there. How they do that.
Paul G says that the whole process of allowing a snitch to be questioned or even investigated to see if their claims are valid or not is ridiculous. And he says, so anyone can say something about you and they just take it as truth and punish you? Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what's going on, Paul G. Yep. You're going to hole.
Well, and they don't even need a snitch to say anything. They can just fabricate some story and claim it's an inmate who made a claim when it's IGI or the cops, or maybe they you know, maybe they don't like you that day or something, and they decide to do something to you.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you looked at them
Yep.
wrong or looked at them funny, or maybe, you know, they had a fight with the old lady and now they're going to take it out on somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
It is no
Yep.
weight at all to most of these claims.
Right. Right. And that's how it works, Paul G. That's how it works. I seen a guy years ago in the visiting. I was out there with my mom, and we're visiting like 1999, and he's a Mexican. He's sitting there with his grandma, his mom, his daughter, granddaughter, the whole family basically. They came, cuffed him up, canceled his visit, arrested put his mom and his grandma in cuffs,
Wow.
searched him, canceled the visit, made him go home for a confidential informant saying it's possible he might be doing something out in that visiting room, bring some dope in. Now, it was one confidential saying it's possible, and it was a guy that disliked the dude. Later on, it was determined that it was a guy that disliked him, and he picked the guy, the confidential informant, ratted, locked up, PC'd up, and it was never true. But he just disliked the dude so much, he wanted to put him through hell in front of his family and everything.
That's horrible.
And that's what they did.
Disgusting.
That's what they did. His poor grandma was like in her 80s, man.
Oh my God. I'm sure the whole family was traumatized by that experience too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And that's a shame. It's a fucking shame, man.
No, and that now the whole family's probably really leery about coming to visit and take the only joy that they all had and turned it into a nightmare.
Right. It's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy, folks. It sucks. And see, that's why I talk about this, because it affects us. It affects our families. It affects y'all. You know, if you guys got kids or folks in prison, or, you know, it affects everybody. And to falsely point a finger at somebody and lie about it, which I love that. They love it. You know, and without any repercussions, and then they protect them guys who do it.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Paul G says
that's a disgusting.
Paul G says this whole SNY experiment has completely backfired and ruined the prison system.
It sure did. Paul G it ruined the prison system. If you look at the last video we did, I talked about what I feel the system would, how it would be different if they didn't put us in the shoe for all them years, right? And I feel they wouldn't have had this big old SNY system. You know, I do. I feel it wouldn't have been so prevalent and so massive, you know. But they wanted it like that. They locked us up, put us in the shoe forever, and they built a whole different system with the SNY system, and it made it so easy for these guys to go SNY to get it dead $1,000. Oh, they can't pay it. Fuck it. They go tell on everybody and lie about half of it and lie about the other half, and they put them on SNYs. They go over there, get in the gang, go tell on everybody again, go to another SNY, get in the gang, tell on everybody again. And they keep doing it. Like,
sounds like
the main
pathological snitches.
Pathological snitches. That's right, baby girl. Well, so that's, you know, that's my big fight right there, man. That's my big fight. And this false information. The transparency that they choose to put out there is cherry-picked that make them look good. It's cherry-picked. It's not true transparency, you know? It ain't, baby.
Well, it ain't transparent at all when it's down and out, outrageous lies.
Right. And if you look at, you know, that guy Gonzalez, PIO, on that channel, got cherry picked for him to get on there and tell you guys some inflated hype, misrepresentation of the truth to make you think your tax dollars are being spent wisely. And make you think that it's all hunky-dory and it's all great.
Even the interviewer was like, wow, that doesn't seem like a whole lot. I mean, like, really? You could tell she was really, really trying to not show her dismay, but I saw it. And, that's the best they can do. That's the best they can do with these millions of dollars they're spending for this new program is do this kind of little it's not even a gesture. It really isn't. It's a mockery.
No.
It's a mockery.
Right. It hurts me because it's your money. It's your money, Paul G, Kim K, Ken, all you guys are money. Outlaw, Alex, and everybody. Stone, I shouldn't mind, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the help, my friend. Aneta, everybody. It's a mockery to you guys, man. It's y'all wages being spent recklessly, and it's untrue what they're telling you.
Not only that, but if you're to have any type of sustenance or wellness at all in there, it has to come straight out of pocket from family and friends. So they're taking all this money, tons and tons of money, and God knows what they're doing with it. But if you want more than pea protein and boiled to death vegetables, and our friends have to provide it for you. If you want anything other than I don't even know what kind of shoes they issue you, but I've had to buy your shoes because they're garbage, or they like Jap flaps and Chinese sneakers. I mean, just no support at all.
None whatsoever. None whatsoever. But you're right, babe. You're right. You should have seen the tray I got today. Pea protein. You couldn't eat none of it in about 5 spoonfuls of oatmeal. And I ate the oatmeal, of course, because I like oatmeal and it's good.
Was it water?
But that was it. And that's what they do. No, it wasn't water. Oatmeal was edible, so
that's good.
I keep it real. And, but I'll eat, I've said a lot on this damn food. Food torture is real. Food punishment is real.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
So Paul G says, and then he said, drop out to snitch again, and then be valid informants with their honest track record.
Right.
He also wants to know if you have to pay for your tablet calls.
No. Okay, you're right on the first part of that question, and the second part, no. They've given us since January last year. The governor invoked free prison phone calls, free county jail phone calls. So it's all free to help this rehabilitation and family connection thing. So that's all free, thank God,
Yeah, but what were you telling me yesterday? You want to talk about that? About the phone calls?
I can't remember.
About some of the fellows coming back from their ICC, finding shit out?
Oh, yeah, I'm glad you brought this up. Fuck yeah, thank you, baby.
Yeah, Paul, it's the one good thing.
Paul G, check this out. So, okay, the last month, the committee, the administration here at CSP-SAC is cracking down on non-disciplinary status in this ad tech. Okay, now you come to hold for a snitch lying about you. When you go to hold, you're here by no fault of your own, so you get NDS, non-disciplinary status, and you're supposed to have your tablet with your phone and your text communications with your family connection apps on your tablet. That's what makes this different than disciplinary. And I get a package once a quarter. Okay, so that's That's what differentiates between disciplinary and non-disciplinary. Well, what they're doing now is, and I caught it before, is they're telling these dudes, so when they come to hold, and they go to ICC committee, their first committee, they're turning off their tablets. They're not giving them non-disciplinary status. They're taking it, and they're making them investigation status for disciplinary. And, well, if they don't participate in an investigation, if they say, I don't know nothing, I don't know what happened, and they might not know nothing, or if they say no comment, that's not good enough for IGI, that's not good enough for the warden, that's not good enough for ICC. Boom. You're getting your tablet taken, you're getting your NDS taken, and you're going disciplinary status. You're on investigation.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
So that is what they're doing. And I'll get more to it. Hang on, let me call back.
And y'all wonder why there's so many snitches. That's why they're creating snitches, just forcing them. It's horrible, absolutely horrible. I'll be right back here, folks. Yep, exactly, Paul.
Link.
All right.
I know, brother. I see mine. All right, I'll get it to you later. Oh, excuse me, babe. Excuse me, folks. My bad. That was Ronnie. Ronnie, we're going to dental.
Oh.
He said tell you hi. He said tell you hi. But anyways,
Paul G says, hold on, Paul G said, damn, just looking for ways to take more shit away.
Right. Yep. So check this out, Paul G. So 2 black dudes came back here for some, again, unidentified informants saying they might have safety concerns, right? Well, they go to committee yesterday, and committee says, what do you got to say about this? And they said, we don't know. I don't know. You're the one put me in the hole. I don't understand what's going on. And they go, well, okay. Have a good day. So they get back to their cell. Guess what happens? Tablet goes off. They get a call saying your disciplinary status investigation. Well, they start freaking out, man. They start getting pissed. They start going off, and one thing led to another, and it become an issue. And this ain't it is turning into a pandemic now here. Well, I was in the committee. I was in the holding tank room where there's 12 cages or 10 cages in preparation of committee. They put 10 of us in there running one after the other. Boom. Like an assembly line. Every 5 or 10 minutes you go. 5 or 10 minutes you go. So I'm in there one day and I hear a sergeant broad, this chick, telling a guy, a Mexican guy, hey, you're here for nothing. You're here for a snitch, but they're going to turn your tablet off. Just make up a story. Just go in there and lie. Make up a story. You want your tablet? Yeah, just make up a story. Go in there and just tell them XYZ, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, man, I'm not doing that. What the fuck are you talking about? So they will, she was preparing him that they're going to do all this if he don't say nothing. He goes, I don't know nothing. I don't even know why I'm here. And lo and behold, they turn his shit off. And this is what they're doing, man. And when we exhausted the Astor settlement, it was not like this. It was not. This is a result of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeal taking our oversight from us, because now CDCR rolled right back into their old actions, abusing the lawsuit settlement and lying and manipulating and bullshitting. And people wonder why we need to have 24/7, 365 days a year, century after century oversight on these sorry motherfucking criminals with badges and administrative positions.
On the payroll.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the payroll. And that is why. So now what they're doing now is they're trying to provoke hostility. So now these two dudes get mad. Oh, they assault, if they assault staff as a result, oh, now they're the bad guys. They're the bad guys. It's all their fault. Oh, man. No, bro. No, baby girl. No, folks.
It's more tiger poking, badger poking, bear poking, porcupine poking.
Yep. Don't pork the badger. Right, badger.
But they do, and then they think it's funny, or I kind of wonder what goes on in those break rooms. Are they like negotiating games and stuff? Are they like setting up stuff to place bets on? I mean, how vile are these creatures, anyways?
Yeah, right. That's how vile they are, man. So, NDS, not Disbury, but for coming to home, not by no fault of my own, and I get everything I get on a GP right here in my cell. Everything. But maybe an item or two difference. Okay? And then they're supposed to get me out of here as soon as possible. Back into some sense of prison normalcy. Right? Normalcy. So, and what they're doing now, keeping a man in the hole 14 months for nothing but a snitch, like a guy I knew who was my neighbor once, that's not what the Astor settlement entailed. So, and now that there's no oversight, they're doing whatever they want to do, and then when there's a staff assaulted as a result of it, oh my God, it's all our fault. It's all the convict's fault. No, it's not. It is not our fault.
Yeah, Paul G says they want to find a way to keep you labeled as a threat, poking you, taking things away, and trying to get a violent reaction to prove their agenda. That 100%.
Yes, sir. Amen, brother, to that, because that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. I've been down a long time, Paul, as you know, man, and I've seen these places evolve and turn into something that, God damn, dude, that's why I wanted to go to the feds, because it's just so fucked up. When
this call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
When they slam my friend like that into the ground, cover it up, and say he resisting, and yet he's knocked out, unconscious, or, and then they cover up with a 115, and they lie about it, and it's all on camera. I mean, even on camera, they can't even be truthful.
Right. They're going to sit there and tell you, you didn't see what you saw. It's all a lie.
Right.
Really?
Right.
And isn't your friend kind of like respectful, and he knows not to cross that line, and why would he ever?
Man, girl, we are all with the utmost respect that society probably can't even fathom how respectful we are to people. And I gave Outlaw the example the other day. If I'm in a supermarket out there and somebody steps in my foot or steps on your foot, don't say, excuse me, no nothing. You're in a line in prison going to commissary, someone does that, and man, it's the utmost respect. Spence, homie, my bad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, my bad, homeboy. I apologize deeply, humbly. I apologize, man. Okay, no problem. Out there, whatever. Man, the motherfuckers don't care. Yeah, they don't care about that shit. In here, you can get killed for that shit, so we do care. We do care, man. It matters. Respect matters. Facts matter. Evidence matters. And
you probably get more of a what do you call it? finishing school in prison than you would out on the streets.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So, that's where I'm at with this one, man. And I tell you guys, this NDS stuff that they're doing, when I was in Salinas, ad said that NDS status there, them guys get the commissary list from the main line. They get a huge commissary list. They get to participate in food sales that everything the main line gets but contact visits. So they get everything GP gets but contact visits. And this one here at New Folsom, CSP Sacramento ad said RHU building is straight fucking trash. And they will take your tablet. They'll take your NDS status.
They even took your
I got
honeycombs.
mine before they started. Yeah, I got mine before they started doing all this. Me and my co-defendants did a hunger strike, and because they weren't going to give it to us. We were basically on, we're NDS status, but we're disciplinary. We're getting nothing but disciplinary. That's it, really. So, and we did a hunger strike. We fought for our rights, man. We fought for what we got coming and won.
Well, the craziest thing was they gave it to you for exactly 90 days, so you were sure to know exactly what it was they were taking away from you.
I know, man. I know.
And tell me that's not calculated bullshit and cruelty.
Right.
And took it away for no reason other than, we just changed our minds. You don't need it.
It was. And I'll never forget when that happened, man. We were pissed. I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. It was like I was seething. I hadn't been that mad in prison in a long time. I hadn't been that mad a long. But what they're doing now with this shit is they're making. They're trying to make these guys snitch to get what they got coming, and they're not doing it. And kudos to them. I help them every way possible. I help them do their 602s. I'll look out with canteen, whatever. But, and that's what they're fucking doing. Again, here at CSP-SAC, ad 6, solitary confinement. So don't let other people mislead you, because I'm here. Boots on the ground, eyes on the situation, ears on the situation, man. In the moment. So,
Yep.
So that's that.
I mean, you want to talk about how petty those people are? Tell them about them changes on the canteen list.
Oh my God! Oh damn, girl, you bring up some good points. My mind's not that sharp right now because
I'm telling you, morning's one time.
I know. Okay, so we got a commissary list, right? And it's not that big. Got soups, top ramen noodles. I mean, we call them soups. Y'all call them top ramen. We got a couple bags of chips, a couple different packs of cookies and honey buns, and some dehydrated refried beans, tortillas, pickles, and coffee, shit like that, right? And soap and toothpaste, that type of shit. Paper, envelopes. Well, it's a very small list, probably about 20 items. And on the main line, it's like 120 items you can buy off that list. Well, so what they did was they took the goodies that people like to buy, the fucking cinnamon rolls, the honey buns, and the carrot cakes. They took them off the list and put pea protein, $8 for 3.5 ounces, and nobody will buy it or eat it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the garbage. The garbage they serve you on meals nobody eats. They're trying to get you to buy. It's an obscenity.
Right. It's crazy,
No, it's sickening. It's absolutely sickening how they keep playing this hand.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I was under the impression prison was solely to take away your freedom, not take everything else away too. I mean, I get it if you were in the gulag and it was Russia or whatever.
Your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
But they're not rehabilitating Jack. They aren't. I'm doing the
No, they're
rehabilitating.
not.
You
They're
know, I
not.
am so grateful for
You
these
are.
tablets and phone calls because that's the only rehabilitation they're
Mm-hmm.
affording my husband. That is the only
That's right.
rehabilitation they're affording him, and it occupies all of my time. So when he could be doing some kind of
Mm-hmm.
vocation or something else, no, no, I'm
No,
it. I'm it. And
you're
it's
my
really it
rehabilitation.
takes my freedom away too because I love my husband so much. I'll make that sacrifice for him. But I think they
Mm-hmm.
owe me. They owe me a lot.
Hell yeah, because you're doing their job.
Yeah.
Well, baby cakes are doing their job, man. And it's a shame that they offer them programs to these weirdos, right? And they cater to them.
You have 60 seconds
And then there's
remaining.
all those other people out there who are in there that might not even have somebody on the outside that cares enough to help them evolve a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Right.
the sad
Let me
truth.
call back, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Let me call back, baby.
Okay. Hurry up. Well, we were going to make this a shorty. That didn't happen. Does it ever? No. All too happy to. Um, if I had to be on a full-time job, I don't know what that would leave my husband stuck with. Um, but I don't, by the grace of God. But it's like I have to live two lives. I have to live my life and his life until he gets out.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
All right, you're back.
All right, I'm back. Again, man, it's that's why we do these, baby girls, so enlighten the folks and pass the word around, get the message out.
And then try to have a
Get the
meaningful,
message out.
deep conversation or get to the root of anything when you're being interrupted every 5 minutes and cut off every 15.
I know, but we're gonna make the best of it. For me, it's better than sitting here writing letters and snail mail that takes 10 days.
Right.
You know, it really is.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm grateful. I am grateful, man. Trust me. I'm grateful.
No, it's really hard to have a conversation when you ask a question and 2 weeks later you get an answer and you're like, I don't even know what this is about because 2 weeks have gone by and you completely lost content of what this was a response to. It's
what you're talking about. Yeah, no, you're right. That's why I'm grateful, man. So I'm grateful for that. Here's the thing. They give these guys chance after chance, and they give all the rehabilitative programs to these SNYs and snitch motherfuckers and weirdos, and they give them all the best jobs, shit like that. But they take them from us, they take them from the GP, and they don't offer us no real meaningful rehabilitation. And so I was thinking the other day, what's my solution? What do I think they could do to make it better on GPs? And first of all, stop using these bogus ass confidential informants. First of all, stop putting people in the hole for a year and a half trying to break their soul.
You take away their weapons. Take away their weapons.
Huh?
That would be taking away their weapons.
Right. So, and then like the programs they can offer GPs are the programs for plumbing, plumbing classes,
vocational
HVAC classes, computer technology classes, legal, maybe some type of courses, silk screening. They used to have that. They used to have computer classes. All these different courses they could be doing, but they do not want to pay the money to bring in the people, the trainers. You know, they don't want to pay the free people to come in and teach people these job skills. So when they do get out to society, they have something to fall back on. Like I was watching something on this channel, crime TV called Lockup, and in a county jail in Sacramento, matter of fact, out there at the Brant, Old Grove, where you do county time out at up to a year, they got a cooking class of a head chef goes out there, and he works there, and he teaches these convicts or prisoners how to make top-notch chef meals, and by the time they leave there, if they're there for a year or whatever, they have a certificate from his schooling, and they can go and get a job at a restaurant and use that certificate that they were trained by this guy.
They do that. They do that in San Quentin too.
Right. So, but they're not doing this on TP yards.
No.
They're not doing this on general population yards. You know, they could bring in, like, so you got the HVAC and plumbers in prison. There's two of the hugest necessities and free staff needed in prison. And you could train prisoners how to do it. And then save a bunch of money, okay, to having the prisoners go around fixing the plumbing, go around fixing the AC, the heaters, and shit like that. That's how it used to be, my dear.
But there's more money to be made contracting stuff out. You know, they also do this thing where they use prisoner labor to do things like call centers and factory type work. There's fish farms and factories where prisoners are staffing some of the funkiest jobs. I'm under the impression, I could be wrong, that these companies are getting a break by paying half of what they would normally pay a street laborer, but then the prison takes most of that money and gives the prisoner pennies on the dollar.
That's exactly what they're doing.
So is that income counted in their budget, or the $17 billion a year? Where's that money going? Where's that money going?
I don't know. Exactly. That's the big question, man. So, well, babe, we got any questions or comments on there?
No. Last call for questions. How about that?
Yep. Last call, folks. We're gonna make this one a wrap, man. It's been cool hanging out with y'all. I got my box, and thank you everybody that helped, and I surely appreciate it. Stowe, Tim K, man, Ken, everybody that helped, man. I appreciate it.
Paul G, thanks for all the input
and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Appreciate your participation.
Be looking for Outlaw's video.
Oh, yeah. Stay tuned.
Thanks for participating in today's video, Paul G, everybody who's there and maybe didn't say nothing. We keep it real over here, man, and I don't cross no lines I ain't supposed to, and I'm going to keep it real 100%. Ask a question, I'll tell you straight up. If I can't answer it, I can't answer it. I don't do the boogeyman stuff. I don't do the boogeyman hyped up stories. I ain't going to do none of that, right, babe?
That's right. That's right. We just keep it clean.
We figured we'd give it a Thursday morning and see what happens, and you guys pass the message around, get the word out, subscribe, like, all that stuff, man. The truth needs to be known that what's going on behind these walls, man, because it's a fucking shame. And I mean, national. It's a national emergency. Basically, it's a humanity. It's a humanity emergency. It's inhumane what they're doing to people.
Right, and then they're letting out the broken ones who are staying broken, who are actually hurting people. And
exactly.
I'm not to say that only those go out. I'm sure there's plenty that go out that have done their time honestly and don't want to go back. But there's folks like you who
Right.
also have done their time honestly and don't want to go back, but they're not letting you out.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Because I am an enemy to what they stand for. You know, I'm an enemy to what they do and what they stand for. And
By
I
telling the
enlighten the
truth.
public.
By telling the truth.
Right.
So instead
They
of snitching
cherry
on
pick.
people, you're basically exposing their game and hurting them by helping the public.
Right. Right. Look, that's what they do not want. That's what they do not want.
They don't want to help the public.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You see, I don't care if they like it or not. I am doing it.
Well, we don't exactly like what they're doing to you, so, you know.
I know. So with that said, man, we're going to wind this one down. Everybody, I send my best to the Worthy. Worthy, you know who you are. Paul G, thank you, man, for participating. Ken, everybody who participated. I send my best, man. Again, stay tuned to Outlaw Video. And I hope everybody's well. And, you know, fuck, man, it was a pleasure to hang out with you, baby girl, you too. And I love you, girl. And, you know, take care, everybody. Until next time, stay solid, man. I'll catch you on the next one. Keep it real, keep it solid. Leave a comment. Hey, leave a comment, man.
Yeah, come back when after it's closed, and not just in the chat, but in the comment section. Tell us what you think. And
tell us what you think, man. You like the real story, or you like the bullshit story? You like the bullshit, or you like the real, man? Keep it real. Keep it solid. Till next time. See ya.
All right. Love and respects.